on, guys? Welcome back to RC4wd. So this will be part 4, I think, 3 or 4, I don't even know, of the RCmodelex restoration. So remember back, I did a blue RC4 drive, complete interior, and I never really liked it with the silver body. We're keeping that body. The body's got history. We're gonna hang on to it. But I thought red might look good. I haven't done a red interior, and I did a little test earlier. I did the new Blazer that I've got. It had blue interior, and I did red door panels because it's a square body, and they're always mismatched when you find them on Craigslist. And it came out really well, so I'm super excited about this. I've already painted some of this stuff with a, where's my paint? Satin red, but it's still got a little more sheen on it than I like. This is a Rust-Oleum satin enamel heritage red, and it's finally dried. So yeah, my process I'm going to use on this, I did it on the other panels and it looked fantastic, is the Vallejo pigments. We're going to use the carbon black and the pigment binder, and that acts as a dull coat. So we just kind of smear it all around, wipe it off, and leave it where it stays. So I think this is my 3rd or 4th one of these interiors, and I don't like the seat. The seat sets up too high. It sticks up probably half an inch in the back window. So once I get it all together, I'll chop the back of the seat off, and then we'll cover it. Hopefully I have enough. This was my seat cover in my 2012 Honda that I drove to work every day back in 2012. And this was used in the ramp truck build. It's the only piece I have left. This was you can't find these seat covers exactly like that anymore that are thin. And they work great for this. I just get the spray adhesive, try to cut it as good as I can around the seat bottom, and then wrap it as tight as I can around the back. And it looks fantastic in there. That's what we did on the blue one, and we used that on the C2X when we redid it, and I like it in there. So yeah, we're gonna do this thing up. We've got the one with the metal details, so we got all the dash details. We're gonna go ahead and put the whole thing together, and then we're gonna start weathering it. Alright guys, got that. Came out pretty good. I'm not disappointed with the red. I went pretty heavy on the weathering because this truck is pretty well beat. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I like the red. I'm happy with how my seat came out. Did a lot of little things different. I've noticed with these interiors, the seat's just too tall for me. So I cut about ½ an inch off the back of the seat. And because I'm going to wrap it anyway, it doesn't matter. Pretty happy with how that came out. And this is old seat cover. This is actually a seat cover. It's got a little bit of cushion to it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I had one big problem here that's going to keep us from moving forward. I was really hoping to get this put back together and wrap this truck up so I can take it with me to Kentucky and do some actual driving with it. But it's missing the rear window frame piece. We robbed the window out of this, and the interior it was in this, the blue one, to go in the C2X when we redid it. And he didn't have the window frame piece in. He just had the Lexan window and had that as the window across the back of this, and it worked. But I don't have that. You see this piece is missing that section, and I have an actual window for the back of this, but I don't have the frame for it. And I thought I had some of those sitting around still, because you get those 2 extra pieces when you buy the Mojave body. You get the full back wall and then just the half wall with the window frame. It tidies up the bottom of this real nice, and it ties into the bed, so it looks better. So we can't go any further until I get one of those, unfortunately. That's really all we got left on this truck. So yeah, I was going to cut the windows out, the side windows, just have a windshield and a back glass. But anyway, really happy with how this interior came out. These interior sets are pretty simple. They go together pretty nicely. My clips over here, the clips, the door panel has clips that snap into the dash to kind of hold it all together. And they are very stiff, and I was trying to squeeze them together on this side, and I snapped one off. So it's not as strong as it should be, but it works. About the hardest thing with this is trying to get the shifters to glue in with carpet. I put the carpet in, and I tried to poke holes, but that felt stuff is very intertwined. It's very cheap material. So it took a while, and I finally got it through and got enough glue on the back side of it. But I didn't do anything to the steering column or the steering wheel. I just put that pigment binder over it. Not even putting the black pigment, just the pigment binder. Again, that stuff works like a dulling agent, and it works fantastic. See, it looks dingy and old like the rest of the interior does. But that's it for this video, guys. I appreciate y'all watching, and yeah, hopefully we get this thing out soon. So keep it scale. I'll see you on the next video.